Hello friends, welcome to my channel Manage Your Destiny Astrological Insights by Deepika Tandon. Today I am making a video on Cancer from the Zodiac series. You can watch my previous videos on Aries, Taurus and Gemini by clicking on the links in the description box below. And don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Do subscribe to my channel so that you never miss out on some useful content, and also press the bell icon to get notifications of my upcoming and exciting astro-based videos. So you think you know a lot about Cancer? Here's more for you. If you are a Cancer ascendant, Cancer moon, or Cancer sun, or if you ever observed your friends and family members with this sign, then you will be able to relate with this video. Now, some of you may not know what an ascendant sign, moon sign, and sun sign is. Then I can quickly explain that to you using the mind, body, and soul concept. It is pretty simple. Moon sign is the mind. It's your mental frame. So if you are a Cancer moon, then your thought process will be like of a Cancer. Ascendant sign or the rising sign is the body. Ascendant is the zodiac sign that was rising from the east side of where you were born. So if you are a Cancer ascendant, then your actions will be like of a Cancer. Usually we look at the rising sign to judge a person's personality and his reactive patterns. And sun governs your passion and interest. It's your soul. So if your sun sign is Cancer, then your passion and interest will lie in those areas that I will be discussing now in this video. So let's begin. Cancer is imaginative, emotional, sensitive, protective, and moody. They are subtle and not too direct in their approach. They have this motherly energy of nurturing, as Cancer is ruled by moon, and moon signifies unconditional love, care, comfort, and compassion. So Cancer is the only sign in the zodiac that is ruled by moon. They are guided by emotions and heart. So they can immerse themselves into other people's pain stories and empathize with their sufferings. Now, whether the Cancer would like to act upon it and help these guys, then it completely depends upon the planetary positions in their birth charts. Cancer can be intuitive and insecure. When they like something or someone, they can get obsessed. They will keep thinking and cross that level of overthinking because the energy of moon makes their mind wander, be image conscious, and get restless. Cancer finds it difficult to let go of certain things in life. No doubt they will care deeply, but their possessiveness can get a bit unpleasant for the other person, and Cancer may be in denial of this habit when they are confronted. As the moon waxes and wanes, it makes the Cancer fickle minded and indecisive. They may ponder upon a situation for days and months together, even after making a decision. Cancer has a slim and slightly roundish body with beautiful eyes and a lighter complexion. They are friendly with a good sense of humor, and they talk sweetly. Cancer is tough outside and fearful inside, so they can cry behind closed doors if they are shouted upon or when they deal with pressure and situations which are stressful for them. Now, if the moon is afflicted in their birth horoscope, then they can internalize their emotions rather than talking it out, and that may lead to disharmony and resentment. They can become passive aggressive. Cancer may shape up assumptions about other people's behavior, take it as an offense, and act unpredictably. Like they may cut all ties with you, or they may give you this silent treatment without giving you the real reasons. The symbol of Cancer is the crab. Cancer is a feminine cardinal sign with the water element. Cancer likes change and mobility as it's a movable sign, and also because their Lord Moon is the Karaka of speed and travel. They love ad hoc travel plans and change in location. Their favorable colors are white, blue, silver, teal, and metallic grey. Their lucky gemstones are moonstone and pearl. They like wearing white or lighter shades of pastels. Their lucky number is 2. Their favorable day is Monday. Their favorable direction is north or northwest. Jupiter is exalted at 5 degrees and Mars is debilitated at 28 degrees in the sign of Cancer. Moon feels comfortable and relaxed in Cancer as it is in its own sign. Cancer is the fourth astrological sign in the zodiac, and it rules the fourth house in a Kalpurush Kundali. Cancer is composed of 3 nakshatras, and they are the last quarter of Punarvasu, Pushya, and Ashlesha. People born under Ashlesha nakshatra can be reactive or quick to anger, so these guys should be a little careful while dealing with their loved ones. I will discuss about the nakshatras in my later videos. Nakshatras actually means constellation, so for now just you need to understand that every zodiac is placed in some constellation in the sky. So getting back to Cancer, it is said that Cancer is the sign of conspiracy. Now think of how a crab is. They don't let people know what exactly they are thinking, and they may keep doing things in silence. Cancer can cut to the chase and get their work done quietly. People won't know about their activities, like what's happening underneath. They hustle under that virgin soil with a calm face above the surface. People may mistake their emotions and sensitivity as their weakness. Like you may notice a crab sitting right next to you and it's very quiet. You will just think that, oh, it's not doing anything. But the moment you try to touch it, and bam, it bites. So you don't bother them and Cancer won't trouble you. But usually they are careful and avoid conflicts till they are really provoked. Cancer is the brave crab who can mess with people with greater strengths and the ones they never thought they could fight with. Their strength is underestimated. Cancer wants to know what other people are doing. They usually don't compete. But when a situation arises where they see other people are going ahead or doing different things, then they join the run and start competing. They will walk sideways like the crab, but they have their eyes set on you. Cancer will observe who's doing what and how they can grab similar opportunities and be better at it. One crab doesn't let the other go ahead in life, they grab and pull each other down. Cancer can become jealous, pessimistic, self centered, and manipulative in their game. Cancer can be one of the most challenging zodiac signs to get to know. Now, their sidewalk often leads them towards the wrong direction. They are initially dependable and become self reliant in later years. Cancer likes to live in places close to the waters, like sea, lakes, beaches, riverbanks, water filled garden beds, and uninhabited lands. Water parks and islands can be their favorite getaways. They like to relax in water. They like long journeys and sea travel. Cancerians are the ones who will prefer cruises and ships more than the other means. Cancer does not like unwanted guests and strangers. They take their own time to get familiar with new people. They usually don't reveal their personal lives and their true nature. They fear being judged big time. Cancer may sometimes struggle to build self confidence. These were the basics of Cancer. Now, if you want to understand them from a 360-degree perspective, then let's dive deep into the framework of the Cancer Ascendant Horoscope, also known as Karka Lagna Kundali. Cancer is ambitious as Mars rules their 10th house of career and 5th house of passion. Now, as Cancer governs creativity, they like arts and home-based hobbies. They are always brimming with ideas. They can make their hobbies their profession. They roll up their sleeves, focus on the task, and get after it to finish it. They are team players and the employers can count on them. As Mars is the Karaka of real estate and outdoor activities, they may consider these industries. They can become doctors, surgeons, nurses, landscape gardeners, or even interior designers. Cancer can earn well from politics, government jobs, stage performances, and entertainment industry due to the powerful combination of Leo ruling their second house, Scorpio ruling their fifth house, and Aries ruling their 10th house. They can get name and fame from drama and adventurous activities. Now, if the positioning of Sun, Saturn, and Mars is strong in their charts, then they can lead their family business. Cancer gives importance to monetary security and they are resourceful. They believe in savings and investments, though they may make some mistakes in their calculations and they are spendthrifts. If they run a business, they will find delayed success and would like to do things by themselves. Now, when we talk about their love relationship, Cancer will get devoted romantic partners as Scorpio rules their fifth house of romance. They either become obsessive lovers or they get such partners. This may lead to some kind of disagreement between them. Cancer being a water sign and the Scorpio energy in the fifth house makes them sexual and lustful. Gemini in the 12th house of bedroom pleasures make them seek for more. Cancer is deeply involved in family matters. They will preserve their family memories. They just love doing that. Cancer shares a friendly bond with their mother that brings them happiness and benefits, as Venus rules their 4th house of mother and 11th house of friends and kin. She will surrender her life for them. Now, their relationship with the mother will also depend upon the strength of the moon in their charts. But however it is, whether positive or negative, whether they like her or no, her impact will always be there in their lives. They are closer to their elder siblings due to this combination of Venus. Now, due to the Libra energy in their 4th house, they prefer lavish home interiors and luxurious cars. Cancer would invite people over to show off their hard work on their self-earned comfort zone and creative interiors. Home is prestige because they usually face struggles and sorrows in their initial days due to the tidal waves from the moon energy. Early childhood conditioning with care and understanding is important for them, as they do not have adequate defense mechanism as kids. So their home becomes their shield, which keeps them away from being exposed. Mercury rules the 3rd house of communication and 12th house of losses. Their communication can be ineffective or the words spoken can be misconstrued. Cancer may struggle to crack simple deals sometimes. They are creative, but they can procrastinate if they have to sit and read or write an article or script or do some theme-based photography or any art where they have to put their minds into. They face obstacles and delay. They try to be tactful and calculative while talking due to the Virgo energy in their 3rd house. These people spend a lot on short distance travel. Now, also due to this combination of Mercury, Cancer shares a calculative and distant relationship with their younger siblings, neighbors, and close relatives, or they may just stay away for any simple reason. Cancer will give back the amount of love and affection according to as much they receive from the siblings and close relatives. Now, as Jupiter rules their 6th house of job and 9th house of higher education, Cancer will learn while they earn. They may opt for courses throughout their professional lives and update their skills to make more earnings. They feel satisfied when they are involved in work that gives them status. This combination also brings the Cancer close to their maternal side. They have an argumentative relationship with their father. Their father will always try to instill wisdom and old traditions in them, which may lead to difference of opinions. Their father usually is connected with authoritative figures like the government, politicians, celebrities, or medical practitioners. Now, coming to their marital relationship, Cancer spouse may bring them stress due to the Saturnian influence in their 7th house of marriage and 8th house of obstacles and hidden treasures. These people usually marry late in life, and if they marry before 30 years, then they may face turbulent companionship leading to separation. So they are always advised to marry late for a sturdy union. Cancer may prefer older and matured partner who understands them through non-verbal or silent contact and be reliable. It's about those unspoken feelings for them. They want a partner to share their responsibilities with and feel secured financially. This may make their partnership look like a commercial deal, but their partners may bring them good luck, wealth, and fortune, as I told you about the 8th house of hidden treasures. Their business partnership may not be as fruitful. Now, when it comes to their friend circle and social life, it is humongous and strong. Cancer enjoys making new friends and they nurture this friendship, as Taurus rules the 11th house of friends and social circle, and Taurus is a big storehouse. Friends are important as Cancer gains a lot of support from them, and they share homely bond with the friends, as Venus rules their 4th house of home along with the 11th house of. They prefer socializing in home environment or an intimate setup where they can have things under their control. They have more female friends due to the Venusian energy. Cancer does not like enmity with anyone. They share their philosophical views even with their rivals and try to teach them the right and the wrong, as Jupiter rules the 6th house of enemies and competition and Leo rules the 2nd house of speech. They will have a commanding speech that reflects justice. Now let's look at their spiritual life, where Jupiter rules the 9th house of philosophy and Mercury rules the 12th house of spirituality. They are philosophical and spiritual, but they may not be keen on following religious norms. Their ideas about spirituality will be plenty and it may differ from time to time. Cancer is quick to adapt to new philosophies, but they find it very difficult to focus in this area. Alright friends, that was about Cancer, and always remember, two Cancerians cannot behave or think the same way. Their framework and reactive tendencies may be similar, but rest of the things depend completely upon the position of all the planets in their birth horoscope and the nakshatras they are in. And to know that, you can book your session online with me to discover yourself and understand yourself better. There's a list of services to choose from on my website www.manageyourdestiny.com. I am based in Mumbai, India, having an international client base. My consultations are available on phone, Skype, Zoom, and WhatsApp video. You can also book me for an inspiring talk for podcasts, lectures, and seminars worldwide on destiny management through astrology to capture your audience at your social and corporate events. In case you don't know about my coaching concept, destiny management through astrology, then you can watch my previous video on destiny management through astrology. How can it help you? Or you can also check the link in the description box below. Okay, so I will come up with another video on Leo next time, followed by Virgo. You can always ask me related questions or leave your comments in the comment box below. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. So hit the like button and share it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notifications of my upcoming videos. And you can also follow my page Manage Your Destiny on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for my latest post updates. Bye bye for now.